And we have Facebook on. Let's do this. We've got YouTube and we've got Facebook. So let me back you all up a little bit and kind of tilt you down just a little bit so you can see. Let's see. I gotta get this stand right because I got two phones on this stand and it's heavy. Okay, back it up a little bit more. Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody, to Lottie, Dottie, and everybody. Okay, we're gonna get this started. We're making some lasagna, and we're gonna use ground turkey, okay? Lasagna, ground turkey. Lasagna using ground turkey. Hey, Mama Ross. Miss Aminuar, who's on YouTube? Miss Monica Burney. Miss Crystal, Miss Janitra Reed. Lasagna, ground turkey. So we got our oven warming up. So we're getting ready to start on this sauce. Getting ready to start on this sauce. And now this water right here is already hot, right? I brought it to a good rolling boil and then I turned it off. That way when I turn it back on, we won't have to wait so long for it to do what it needs to do. But there's nothing in this. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and go now while we're waiting on that. I wanna put me some oil in here. This is grapeseed oil, but whatever kind of oil you got, use that. I'm gonna put some oil in here. Get us some salt. Okay, you gotta salt that pasta. Thank you. Y'all know when I'm doing pasta, sometimes I put basil in the water. I wonder what was that noise? Just to get some flavor to your pasta. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up because I know I already used it. I don't know what that noise was. Probably. Thank you for sharing. Hey, Miss Latanya Moore, YouTube. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's been a while since I've been live on YouTube, but guess what? We're back. It's cold out that door. It sure is, Miss Aminuar. Miss Kim, Miss Chris Peterson, Miss Gigi Scarborough, everybody. Do me a favor, YouTube and Facebook, share the live. Okay? Let's share the live. Okay. We're using some ground turkey. This is 3 pounds, all right? I'm making this lasagna for someone. It's not for us. It's just gonna be a little half pan. And they requested ground turkey. So that's what we're gonna give them, okay? They requested ground turkey. Now there's some, we'll get it out. How about that? We will get it out. Let's see. Hey, Apostle McIntosh. You'll hear it start doing what it needs to do in a minute. So we're gonna go ahead and make my little ricotta cheese mixture that I put on top of the between the meat and the pasta. So I take 1 ricotta cheese, okay? Some people don't like it, but it is what it is. This is a 32 ounce, and I'm gonna use the whole thing, okay? I'm gonna use the whole thing. We're gonna use the whole thing. Or are we? Yeah, we're gonna use the whole thing. Okay. 1 egg. Hey, Miss Deanna. 1 egg. Okay. Now today I'm going to substitute. Y'all know I normally use my nature seasoning especially in this. I only normally use just nature seasoning, but I don't have any, right? So today we're going to use, and I'm just now realizing I don't have any. I thought I had a little bit in there, but I don't have any of my little favorite seasoning. So we're going to use some of this Jane's Crazy Salt and some Complete. You love ricotta cheese? A lot of people don't like it. But this lady that I'm making this for, she doesn't like ricotta cheese, right? And we found this out after I had made this lasagna for her probably 2 or 3 times. And we were doing something one day, and we were talking about different things that people don't like. And she said, I don't like ricotta cheese. And I said, oh, you don't? You could have fooled me. And she was like, what you mean? I said, I put ricotta cheese in my lasagna. You know that lasagna that you love? She was like, ain't no way you put ricotta cheese in that lasagna. I said, yes, ma'am, I do. See, the thing is, people put that ricotta cheese in there. They just dump it out of the the container. But you got to get some more stuff with it. And I'm going to put some Parmesan cheese in that. Some of this Parmesan cheese I got right here. A good bit of it. Okay. It's probably about a cup. Hey, Miss Adrian Bracy. Hey, Miss Irina, I was planning to make some. Hey, cousin, Darthan. I was planning to make some lasagna soup soon. And I think my time has been far spent. The weather's getting ready to change here very soon. But yeah, you got to kind of like season this ricotta cheese up. Let me make sure my light is all the way up. Hold on, y'all. Facebook, put a number 5 in the comments if you can see and you can hear me. But sometimes when I click off the screen, it'll mess up the sound. If I'd have thought about it, I would not have done that. I forgot. I like to put some parsley in here too, just for color. No sound. What about now? I don't know why I click off that screen. Can you go to my live and see if you hear me on Facebook? Johnson. Y'all still can't hear me? All right, Facebook, let's try this again. Y'all come on back in. Come on back in. Hey, Miss Johnson. Facebook, y'all come on back in and share the live. The sound back. I ain't gonna touch it this time, Miss Jean P. Miss Jean P. I had clicked on it to try to turn my to turn the light up, but I'm not gonna touch it this time. I'm not gonna touch it. You hear me now? I'm not gonna touch it. You back? You can hear me? Okay. Hey, Miss Barbara. Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, I was trying to make sure my light was up on my camera. Anytime you click off that screen, buddy, you're in trouble. So, I've added some salt, some complete seasoning, this salt, some complete seasoning, a little bit of garlic, and now I'm getting ready to add some granulated onion, okay? Some reason this ground turkey meat is harder to season than that ground beef. Hey, Miss Betty Stribler. Hey, Dr. Brady. Good, y'all can hear me. Good. We're gonna let this do this thing. Just breaking this up just a little bit. Y'all ever had lasagna with ground turkey before? Now somebody told me, because y'all know I don't eat lasagna. Someone told me today that it's not, you can tell it's a difference, but it's not a really strong difference. Hey, Crystal. How are you? Hey, Miss Sarah. The ricotta cheese, so it was the full container, 1 egg, some cheese. I use Parmesan, whatever cheese you have, and some of that salt and the complete seasoning. That's all you use, Dr. Gale? Okay, Dr. Gale said. Okay, my number's slowly coming back up. I know it's going to take a little minute because I had to end that live. It's starting to smell real good, though. But yeah, they were saying that it's not a real big difference. And you can tell that it's not ground beef, but it's still good. And the person I'm making this for, I think she's trying to watch her red meat intake, which that's something we all need to be doing. If I can be truthful. Your friend, your cousin love turkey meat? Okay. Not with ground turkey, Miss Monica Burney. Oh, Dr. Gail, you don't eat beef? Ooh. I gotta have me a good old steak. I gotta have me a good old steak. I gotta have me some stewed beef. I love oxtails. Every now and then, I don't have to have them. I don't have to have them. I love beef ribs. I think I'm gonna cook some of those next week. Okay, we're getting ready to drain this. Get ready to drain it. You know we're using the lasagna? As long as you season it well. Yep. Could you mix ground turkey and beef? I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. It's yours. Okay, so this is the ricotta cheese mixture. It's the 32 ounce of ricotta cheese, some parsley, some Jane's Crazy salt, complete seasoning, Parmesan cheese, and 1 egg. Okay, this is gonna go between the meat and the pasta layers, or as my grandma would say, the noodles. The noodles, as she would say. My sound disappeared. I use ground turkey. I use ground turkey. You just have to season it more. Yep, that's what I just said, Miss Barbara. I just said turkey is a little harder to season. Yep, I just said that. So what I'm getting ready to do now is, because I want to make sure that it's seasoned, I'm going to try it out. I got to make sure that it's seasoned right because this isn't for me. And I don't use ground turkey on the regular, but I know how to cook it. That ain't half bad. It needs some salt though, some regular salt. See, if I had some of my nature seasoning, now that's pretty good actually. That's actually pretty good, y'all. It almost tastes like cooking like this, it almost tastes like a sausage or something. Need some regular salt. It almost tastes like some kind of sausage, for real. It tastes like some kind of sausage. I put garlic in there already. Oh, let me use some accent. It tastes like sausage, for real. It almost tastes like some kind of sausage. So a little accent. But that meat, this turkey right here, you've got to have that meat right. If that meat ain't right, it ain't gonna be right. Okay? But that's all I'm gonna put in it right now, because you still got to season it after you get your sauce right. So we're gonna let it come together just a little bit, and then we're gonna strain this liquid off of here. Let it come together, and we're gonna strain the liquid. Right. These are my onions and peppers. Tevin, what's up, brother? You love ground turkey? You'll eat it because I'm cooking it. You don't like it, Miss Stringfellow? Hey, Miss Lita. I bought me a pack of bone-in stewed beef, turkey necks, and turkey wings from the spot on Saturday. Me and my hubby had a good time. Oh, Miss Aminua, where my plate at? Miss Lita, look. And I made one of them cakes already. Y'all, this thing is like sheer perfection. I've had it wrapped up ever since it cooled off. Look. Ever since it cooled off, it's been wrapped up. I think I'm gonna cut me a piece today though. And I didn't make it for anyone. Just testing out my pan. Never had it. Okay, so we're gonna drain this, okay? Is this empty? This is empty. Facebook, make sure you guys are sharing the live, okay? So people can get their notifications since I had to end that other live. What Miss Amelia are at about my plate? We cook one every year. Your husband hunts what? Hunts what? Let's put some steam on these veggies. That's a whole onion, a half of each bell pepper. Okay. We're gonna rinse this strainer out because we're gonna use that for that pot. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna turn that back on. Hey, Miss Jerry. Ebony Skinner. Yeah, Miss Aminuar. I want to find me a Miss Aminuar. If you find something before me, please send it to me. I want the holder with the lid, but I want mine to be glass. I want it to be glass. So if you find one before me, let me know. A square glass cake holder. I want it to be glass for my cake. It does, right? Thank you, Miss Jerry. Now, because I'm making a little small one, I'm not going to use a whole lot of. I normally use, and because this person is not eating beef, now you know they have the one that's flavored with meat, but that meat is also beef. Okay, if you didn't know that, go get one and read the back up. But we're going to use the traditional, and then the tomato, garlic, and onion. The turkey necks were gone Monday. I know they were. Honey cornbread yesterday, leftovers tonight. Okay. Miss Drew said Amazon. Okay, Miss Drew, you can send it to me since you already know where it is. Okay. And then we're going to use some crushed tomatoes with basil. And then I have a little can of diced tomatoes that was in my cabinet that I want to get rid of. You just bought a heart-shaped bump pan? Ragu is delicious, right? So I use the ragu for my new people. I use ragu for my lasagna. I use Prego for my spaghetti. Okay, I think that's enough on that. They're gonna finish cooking in the sauce. Just want to start them out. Okay, just want to start them out. It's expensive. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit, or it'll be all over my stove. I'm gonna have some of this right here left. I can already tell you that. I already know it. Or maybe cutting it kind of close. If I'm cutting it close, I'm just gonna make it fit. Or either I may just leave these crushed tomatoes out. I may just leave the crushed tomatoes out. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna use half of the can, okay? This will serve as my tomato paste as well, okay? It will serve as my tomato paste. Okay. Y'all know we got to put a little water in these bottles. Don't get bougie. A little water in these bottles and rinse them out. Y'all know your mama or your granny or your meemaw, they would skin your head if you didn't rinse these containers out. What's up, Rodney? Forget where you come from, good people. What's up, cousin? I see you. Cousin Deborah. I won't see you at the funeral this weekend. I got a catering on Saturday. I may try to work out something to where I can come after the funeral. I don't know. It's just a sticky situation. God, that don't look half bad. You say it's ground turkey. Get you a little bit of sugar. If you don't like sugar, don't use it. But just don't talk my head off because I use it, okay? It don't got to be sweet, but you got to cut that acid. It's a lot of tomatoes. Okay? It's a lot of tomatoes. This is the broth I was looking for right here. We're gonna come over here and get our Italian seasoning and oregano. I know people pronounce it oregano. This is Italian seasoning. I like to say oregano, which is this. Oregano. Put that up. That'll signify that I already used it. Okay. We're gonna get some of Mama T's Everything Green. We had better, hey Miss Zelda, we had better rinse those jars. I know that's right. Get your head took clean off. You didn't rinse those jars. You act crazy if you want them. Freeze me a piece. You got to talk to the lady that this going to, Rodney. This ain't mine. And I can already tell you what her answer is. Now I'm not going to add any, I'm going to add some garlic and onion in here, but I'm not going to add any salt because I want this to come together and it's going to pull that salt from the meat. Okay? Now it may still need some, but I'm just not going to add it right now. Okay? I'm not going to add it right now. It's something that I don't have in there yet, black pepper. Gotta have that pepper. All right, calm down, calm down. That's it, Lindsay. You know it. Layers of flavor. This onion. Layers of flavor. We'll let them have a little family reunion, and then we're going to taste it to see how we're moving on that salt. We're going to leave this out because I may need it. I didn't even use this. I knew I wasn't going to use it when I took it out. Oh well. No more accent. Great day. Okay, we got a rolling boil. We got a rolling boil. Mr. Howard Hill, let me go ahead and get you off here, sir. Leave my people alone. He's gone. Got a rolling boil. Got to stir this because they want to boil right in that middle. It's going to be a cleanup on aisle 3. See how many in here. Well, it'll be about 3 or 4 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Probably 1, 2, 3. Probably 4 high. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, let me get a glove. I'm not gonna need all of these, so I don't want to waste them. You know what? I may be able to just make my wife just a little pan. I don't know if she's gonna like this or not because it's ground turkey, but I'm gonna cook all of it. Then I'll make her a little, as my grandmother would say, a little tabby. My nana, I mean. Okay. Don't worry yourself. Stain my stove. Hey, Miss Iris Kelly. Got his early Christmas present. Bye-bye. Hey, Belle Janae. Oh, you talking about that man? Yeah, he got his Christmas present, Ryan. I had to think about what you was talking about first. The scammer. Yeah, he got his Christmas present. See ya. Okay, now. Now, let's see. We're gonna put some more garlic in here. We don't need any more onion. Can't hardly taste that garlic. Okay, calm down, calm down. Calm down, Deanna, calm down. Can't help it. Some more of my auntie seasoning. You too, calm down. Calm down. Can't help it. Auntie seasoning. I need some of that. I'm gonna add some salt and the James Crazy salt. Yeah, Lindsay, that's what my mother-in-law used to use. That was the only thing she used. Now her daughter, which is my wife's sister, she makes hers like that with the oven ready. I said I wasn't gonna use my accent, but I need it. I'm telling y'all, this turkey, what I've already used would have been fine with that ground beef. But that turkey is pulling the season, seems like. You got to make sure you got it right. I don't want that on my stove. See how I'm multitasking? Seven to 9 minutes on the pasta. Okay? 7 to 9 minutes. Make sure you stir from the bottom, because it will stick down on that bottom, and boy, you gotta mess them for real. Of course, they're not gonna stick in this pot. You have to fight hard to get that turkey some flavor. Sure do. You sure do, Lindsay. You ain't never lie. Let me turn you down because you're getting low. Yeah, I'm gonna tell that lady that turkey working me today now. Sure is. Ooh. Way down. And Miss Shantae Rankin. Miss Shantae Rankin, where you from? If you comment, a lot of people come on here, they're just passing through. I want to use a spoon this time so y'all don't think I'm using the same thing. Some people nasty like that, but not over here. It does, Miss Zelda. Okay, let me stir it first before I walk off. Oh, it done lost the battle now, y'all. Turn that down. Yes, sir. Lindsay, it done lost the battle, Lindsay. Yes, sir. That's it right there. Who's that? Rochelle? I need a plate. Look, this ain't mine now. This ain't mine. I'm making this for somebody. This ain't Texas. Okay, that's good. Y'all see how flimsy they are? I don't like to overcook my Miss Rachel Adams, thank you for the stars. I don't like to overcook my pasta. Okay. Great. 7 to 9 minutes max. 7 to 9 minutes max. Y'all, this thing right here tastes good. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody said that they made it. Hey, Miss Rosalind Bush. Somebody said they made it and they didn't like it. To each his own. Y'all know I don't eat lasagna this way or the other way. But that ground turkey does taste good. I'm gonna have to give it that now. I'm gonna have to give it that. I think I'm gonna need a bigger bowl. Let's see. Rosharel, are you still on here? Let me know if you're still on here. I need to ask you a question. I want to ask you while I'm on here because when I get off live, I'm not going to remember. We're going to take this over here. How about that? Pie. Thank you for sharing. And Miss Paris. I have to actually clean my stove today. That's all that popping. Put this in the refrigerator. All right. Hey, Miss Deborah. So we can put this up. We no longer need that. This loose. Maybe not. Okay, great. We're gonna open our cheese. We got some creamy milk mozzarella. Who asked me did I season my noodles? Oh, you thought I was making spaghetti? I thought you were just telling me about your spaghetti experience. Mild cheddar. Okay. Kobe Jack. Now I use the yellow and the white cheese for color. Okay. The Italians, they only use white cheese. And this lady told me she wanted hers to be real cheesy. She wanted it real cheesy, she said. Okay? So we're going to give her real cheesy. Oh, Lord. Webb, I'm making this for somebody, Webb. I'm making it for someone. Calm down, calm down. Calm down, calm down. Calm down, Deanna, calm down. See your eyes. I'm making it for somebody. Give me a few things for my sauce purposes. help distribute my sauce. Let me see if I can find a little pan. Put my wife just a little bit so she can taste it. I'm gonna put her something in a little loaf. Yeah. All right, but we're gonna make this. Just cooling off enough. We're gonna make this ladies first. Tell my amen. All right. I feel like I'm missing something. What's the cheese, that, meat? Okay, maybe I'm not. Now this, I know a lot of people shredded Parmesan cheese and parsley with the egg and your ricotta. Yeah, that's what I put in it today. And a few seasonings, Miss Thompson. That's exactly what I used today with that ricotta. Mariana grass. Yeah, it's clean. Now this, I know people don't like disposable pans, but if you like washing dishes, and especially if I'm making this for someone, you know I'm not going to give them my glassware. Okay, so we're going to put it in there. But when you're making lasagna, you always put a little sauce down at the bottom, okay? So that when it's cooking, your pasta does not stick to the bottom of the pan, all right? Just enough to coat the bottom of the pan, all right? Don't have to be a whole lot. Again, I'm here to declare the best lasagna recipe. Kennedy, you better let them know something, Kennedy. I don't know if they think this show is for show or what, but this is the real deal over here. I got to find somewhere. We just have to pull it from behind me. Okay? I'll just pull it from behind me. See, I've got it down to a science now. I know that it's this little pan is 3 wide. If you're greedy, you can force 4 wide in here. But it's definitely 3 wide. I'm telling you what I know. I know that's right. What's up, Kendrisha? So we put that down, and then we're going to put this on top of the pasta. This is how I do mine, but you can do yours however you want to do it, okay? Okay. And then we just go and we spread it down the pasta. Just spread it down the pasta, okay? Just spread it down the pasta. Okay, just spread it down the pasta. Meat sauce. Make sure you cover your pasta, okay? When you don't cover that pasta, you'll be able to tell because it's going to rise and it's going to stick out. And then you'll have hard ends in your lasagna. Cover that pasta really well, okay? Now, this is where your cheese is going to come into play. Hey, Miss Angela. Hey, Miss Dottie Bliss. This is where the cheese come in, okay? Now, they said... She told me she wanted it to be real cheesy, okay? You have to follow her instructions. Now, it may seem like it's going to be an excess, and the excess of cheese for you, but keep in mind, this is not yours, all right? The lady told me she wanted cheesy, so we're going to make it cheesy. We're going to make it cheesy, all right? Just a little bit of this cheese right here. because I definitely want this creamy milk, because when you go to pick it up, it's going to give it a cheese pull. All right? It's going to give it a cheese pull. All right? That's that. Noodles. One. What you see here, that's basil. Okay? I have been making lasagna your way for the last year. Everyone loves it. See, that's what I'm talking about, Ms. Lauren. That's what I'm talking about. Now this layer, I'm gonna make it greedy, and I'm gonna force 3 in. Okay? I mean 4. We're gonna force 4 in. It's not too much of a force, actually. I call it a force because it's gonna have to overlap with another one, and I don't like that, but it is what it is. Hold on, y'all. Because she wants so much cheese, I ain't gonna be able to get 4 layers in here. It's probably gonna be 3. But that cheese is taking up some space. But I normally get 4 in this pan. I think we're gonna get 4 today though. Hey, Miss Pepperhard. See, if I had another one of these little pans right here, I would make one for her sister. And let them enjoy that. Let me go ahead and fold these corners up. It's gonna be a tight fit, y'all. I have been Miss Deanna, you make that Stouffer's, you make it homemade, you won't want Stouffer's again. But don't get me wrong, I'm told that Stouffer's is good. I'm told it's good. I wouldn't know. I don't eat nobody lasagna. But you can definitely make it. Yeah, I'm gonna make another one fit on here. I don't know how. I don't know how, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. We're getting towards the top now, so I'm gonna use a lot of this creaming up. Wants it cheesy, I'm gonna give it to her cheesy. Now that's gonna be tough. This pan looks like it's full, ain't it? Stouffer's are good. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot the portion of the lid on here. I've got to. Y'all praying? Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna put it on, and then we're gonna press it down, okay? Because you gotta keep in mind that cheese is the reason, it's sitting so high, okay? It's not because it has a lot of the pasta. The cheese is the reason it's sitting so high. So maybe we can work something out with this cheese and get it to go down in there. So far, it seems to be working. Okay? It seems to be working. Okay? It seems to be working. Excuse me. So with this though, we ain't gonna be able to put much sauce up here at all. It's gonna have to be a thin layer of sauce. Like, oh, I didn't even put my ricotta cheese on here. Trying to get this in. That's why I skipped that. Probably shouldn't even put it on here. It'll take up room. We'll put it where we can. Ain't that right? Gonna put it where we can. Next. It's gonna work. I'm just gonna have to put a pan under it. But I wanted it to be at least 3 layers. Okay. Y'all stay on here, I'm gonna cut my cake. Okay, yeah, we're gonna make it work. 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 There we go. Now I'm just gonna use this cheese for the top. Ooh wee, Miss Pepperheart, ooh wee. Put this back, yeah. I gotta clean the stove anyway, so it'll be all right. She said she wanted cheesy, so it's gonna be cheesy. So we're gonna make it work. See that? That's lasagna right there, baby. That's lasagna right there, baby. Let's see. How much is this in here? Let's see. I'm gonna put it in this. I'm trying to gauge it based off of how much meat I have. Okay, I may be able to make them about 2 layers. My people. See, my kids eat lasagna like their mom. I don't eat it. I may be able to make them 2 layers. Okay, I'm still gonna have some sauce left. I already know it. guess what? This will be their dinner. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I wouldn't mind me a bag of crab. Yeah, crab legs getting so expensive. See, I know somebody going to say they're always been expensive, but they're going up, you guys. They're going up. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I had a supporter today, and I just couldn't believe this lady did this. She said, what are some things you need? I want to send you the money to get it. And I said to myself, is she serious? And then I was sitting there thinking, I said, well, Lord, what I need? And then she was like, I could get you some more chef stuff and maybe a chef hat. I want to send you the money. I said, okay, if you want to do that, I'm not going to block my blessing. Y'all, she said, I'm going to send it now. I take that cash out. And I said, Lord, this lady was serious. Let me tell y'all something. People can say what they want to say, but I'm going to keep this page being Willie J. I'm going to treat everybody right. I'm going to do everybody right, treat everybody the same, don't show them no favoritism. I'm not going to get tied up in nothing. I don't care if my name in it. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not even going to come to social media to try to defend it because people have already made up their mind about you, whether you believe it or not. Wait a minute, Willie, you're doing too much talking here. You ain't put the first cheese on here. Oh my God. So busy talking about this cash app. Not the first cheese. Y'all, let me pay attention for a minute. Let me put this cheese on here. I bet somebody probably say, you ain't put the cheese. But I got my head down. Not the first cheese. I know Lindsay done caught it. And there's Miss Jean P on here. I know she done caught it too. Them two don't miss nothing. See how convenient that is? Just fold it back over. And then we're going to fold it over on the other side. We're going to spread this out. That cheese I made it way higher. We're going to spread it out. Then we're going to lift this side. But anyway, like I was saying, y'all people, and not, you don't even have to be on social media. Just in your everyday life. Be who you are and live the life. If you came on here one way, please stay like that. People sitting back watching, you never know. You never know who's just sitting back waiting to bless you. And that ain't no lie. I'm a testament to that. There have been several times that things have went down on Facebook. And I've had people come in my inbox and my emails telling me, whatever you do, continue to be you and stay out of it and keep your name clean. And I just want to do this and bless you for being who you are. And I'm telling y'all, people watching. People are watching. I don't think I have no more, I only got like two noodles left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put cheese on top of it. I mean some meat on here. And then we're gonna top it with meat. With cheese. I don't have enough in here to make another layer anyway. So your daily walk, you be reminded that you don't know who's sitting back, watching you, waiting to bless you, simply for being who you are. And then you don't know what you could mean to a person. And this lady that did this today, y'all, this lady going through so much. If I could tell her story, y'all would be like, oh my goodness. I mean, she is going through and has been for a while. She has been for a while. But she did not think it was robbery to bless little old me for wanting to do something for me. I didn't ask her. God knows I would have never asked. Never. Miss Pepper Hard did. I know she on here somewhere laughing. She always somewhere laughing. That lady gonna love her lasagna. I know she is. Thank you for staying true to that. I will. I will. I know there's more than me, more than my parents, more than my children, more than my spouse that's watching me. I know that. When you're living for the man upstairs, your life is a looking glass. And there may be some people sitting back, plotting and planning and trying to get you out of character. So they can say, oh, I know he wasn't what he said. Oh, I know he wasn't saved. Oh, I know he was a phony. I know he was a hypocrite. You'll be surprised what people sitting back plotting and scheming against you. You'll be surprised now. You'll be surprised. But don't give them the satisfaction. I beg of you. Don't give them the satisfaction. In the future, shredding your own cheese instead of pre-shredded has better add. No, I'm not doing that. Too much work. Too much work. If y'all want to shred y'all cheese, thank you for your input, but if y'all want to shred y'all cheese, y'all go right on here. I'm not doing that. Too much work. I have too much to do to be trying to worry about shredding cheese. But to each his own. And look, and I'm going to tell y'all what I told somebody else. You know, a lot of people say, oh, that cheese already shredded, got this on it, got that on it to preserve it. I want you to think about this. And I just want y'all to think about it now. Oh, and I'm just gonna make a little observation. I'm just gonna make a little observation. You can receive it or you cannot receive it. Taylor watching hard. Taylor ain't here. You can receive this or you cannot receive it. It's up to you. So if this cheese has so much bad stuff on it, stuff that they say they got this cheese, this shredded cheese has all kind of stuff on it to preserve it that's not good for you. What you think is on this cheese right here? Okay? This cheese that y'all want us to take and shred it up to create this. Don't you think that whatever is in here to preserve this would be the same thing that's on this cheese? Okay. Move around. That's just a little quick observation for y'all. And this is not, I'm not talking to the lady that told me that. I'm talking to everybody in general. Because she's not the first and she won't be the last person that says it. It's just a little observation. Parsley. What time is it? Oh yeah, I gotta hurry up. It's 5 o'clock. Okay, we're gonna slap these in the oven. That big one is gonna stay in about 30 minutes. Okay, and this one probably about 20-ish. Oh, my pan is in the oven. Hold on, I gotta get this pan out this oven. Because I want to actually, because I got that one so high, I want to sit it on the pan. I ain't shredding no cheese. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Liz. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Miss Pepper Hard. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna set both of these on here. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you're gonna leave it for something from something. You're right, Miss Monica Bernie. Yeah. Oh, I just made a little hold on, y'all. I don't like to so you don't wipe this stuff up, it's gonna stain the side of the pan and then it'll look kind of, in my eyes, nasty looking. I don't want that. Okay. But anyway, like I said, it was just a comment. It wasn't to her, but it was to everybody. Okay, go ahead. I'll slide it over. It was on 350. I'm going to bump it up to 375. I'm going to give it 25 minutes. All right, you wonderful people, do you have any questions? Any questions? Thank you. I don't know what she's eating with this lasagna. I'm just doing it as I was asked. Make her a lasagna, and that's what I did. Any questions? All right, let's see what y'all saying before I let you go. Hey, Miss Sylvia Hemingway from Loris. Hey, Miss Sylvia Hemingway. Miss Sylvia Hemingway, do you know the Bellamys? Do you know Bishop and Pastor Bellamy over there? Oh, Miss Drew, I forgot. Thank you. That's the beauty of cooking. Just do what you do, what you enjoy. No universal right way. That's right. There's no right and no wrong way to cooking. There's no right and no wrong way to cooking. You're right. Hey, Auntie. I forgot. Let's go ahead and do that. Because I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see what it looks like. And I want to see what it looks like because I haven't cut it yet. Yeah, yeah, right. Y'all heard that, right? Front door. You try to sneak in here, you're gonna know. Yeah, I set the timer. What's the next cake you're working on? I'm not exactly sure. So this cake right here that I'm about to cut was actually a project. Don't ask me what kind it is and none of that, because I'm playing with some recipes. I'm gonna try out my oh, you said lasagna rolls with the leftover meat? I don't think it's enough for that. This is a recipe I was playing with because I wanted to figure out, I wanted to have something that would that will fill my pan, because that's a really, some garlic toast, that's a really deep pan, you guys. That's a really deep pan. It's a really deep pan. So, let's see. I'm probably just gonna have to cut it out. Yeah, I don't know why I put gloves on. This is my cake. I know. We're just gonna cut it out and then I'll wrap it back. Okay. And you talking about a crunch top? This is a crunch top cake right here, buddy. I don't know if I'm gonna sell this kind yet or not, because this is gonna be an expensive cake because it takes so much ingredients. And it's not a mile high.
This is not a mile high.
Yeah, it is high. I'm gonna bring it over there so y'all can hear how crunchy it is on top. I don't know about y'all, but I love me a good crunch cake. Y'all listening? Oh. Y'all hear that? Ooh. Yes, I did. I make it sitting in my... When I wrap it back, I'm going to put it in here. It'll fit in here. My grandma taught me that you have to wrap your cakes up. They'll last long. Even if you're putting them in that thing, wrap it up. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to cut it, crunch part down. Okay? I'm going to cut it, crunch part down. That way I can control the crumble. Okay? I can control the crumble like this. So, here's my knife. Hey, Miss Melanie. I don't know if the best way is to cut it like this or to cut a corner out. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Just for right now, that would be a long slice if I cut it like this. I'm gonna try it like this. Again, this is my first time using this pan, and this is a brand new recipe, okay? It's a brand new recipe. I never made this before. So we're getting ready to see what it looks like. I'm not telling y'all what kind it is. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm working on something. I'm not gonna tell you. Yeah, yes I did. Boy, look at that right there. Oh, y'all so far. Y'all down the street, ain't you? Dog it. I might have to walk it over here slow. Jesus loved the little children. Look at that. All of the children of the world. Yes, I did. Y'all some. Let's see what we got. Let y'all see. Okay. Look at this. See what we taste like. I think I'm gonna wrap this cake and put it in. I may cut it up, leave some out, and then put it in the freezer. It'll last. That way, anytime I want cake, all I got to do is take it out. Y'all some. Boy, this tastes like my grandma cake. I ain't gonna lie. Grandma, if you're watching, I know you ain't watching because you don't have Facebook. Let me tell you something. This is like your cake right here. Y'all. If I lived near my grandma, I would walk this to her house right now. This thing's so good. Miss Demetra. That's a pie and cake right there, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Miss Shirley, it's a little something I've been working on. It's so much stuff in this cake, I don't know what to call it. But this recipe is catered to this pan. Okay? It's catered to that pan right there. Y'all. God almighty. Hold on. Let me see. Savior. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta call my wife and tell her to bring me some, oh, no I don't. I gotta go take this lady to lasagna. I'm about to go get me some butter pecan ice cream. Yes, sir. Let me see. I'm gonna just go ahead and cut up some of this and put it in my freezer. Look, I'm getting ready to cut some slices off of this. And then I'm gonna take the remaining cake and we're gonna put it in the freezer. Because I have some of my friends and stuff. They'll be like, man, you ain't got no cake in your freezer. Man, I ain't got no cake. All I need is one piece. So you know what? We get ready to have us some cake in the freezer. Good God Almighty. We take my saran wrap. This is my cake, y'all. My hands clean. Y'all. I ain't gonna cut a whole lot because the more I see, the more I'm gonna eat. How many is that? 5. Let's do one more. 6. Let's do 6 slices. Okay? We're gonna do 6 slices. Ooh, Jesus. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Okay, we made it. We made it, you guys. We're gonna put this in my airtight container. We'll have something to chew on. We'll have something to chew on. Yes, we do. Look at that. Yes, sir. You need to put you need to come to Monroe, get oxtail, put a piece of cake in the bag. JJ, are you home yet, Jay? You home yet? I'm about to do something for you when you get home. But I need to know the day before so I can put something together. Yeah, I'm going to scrape all that crunchiness on my plate. You don't need me to even lie. All that crunch is going right on here in my ice cream bowl. This is the best part of the cake right here. That's the best part of the cake. Oh man, Jay, you are. God almighty, JJ. Your wife sure told me it would have probably been Thursday. Ain't that something? I should have known. I could have made a big enough lasagna. Y'all could have got some too. God almighty. I done messed that one up, Jay. I messed that one up. know y'all nervous bad. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I'm about to figure out something, JJ, because I got a catering on Saturday, so I'm gonna have to be trying to prepare for that. I don't know. Have to make something. I don't know. I'll try to get you a meal. See, this lasagna I'm cooking, it belonged to your sister-in-law. Belonged to your sister-in-law. See, I did that right on in the freezer. Right on in the freezer, you guys. So we cut us a V out of it. That's going in the freezer. Knowing me, I'll be done give it away. Ship it to one of my supporters or somebody. You never know. You might open your door one day. You never know. Let's go and put this in the freezer. Do you guys and gals have any questions? Any questions before I go? Before I let you go? I appreciate you all tuning in. No, not tomorrow. I may come on maybe over the weekend and play with another recipe that I got in mind that I want to put in that pan and see how high it sits and make sure that it don't fall and all that other stuff. Send me some. Ooh-wee. You need some milk? Hey, Miss Shirley. How come you didn't slice it up and then put it in the freezer? I didn't feel like doing all that, Miss GP. Miss Crystal. So the people that I ordered the cake pans from, go to my page, scroll down, and then the post that you see the cake on, you have to go to their page and then go to their website. Sorry, Miss Sarah. Oh, tomorrow. You'll be home tomorrow. Might as well make them corners even, cut more slices. Hooey. Putting in the refrigerator. Look, let me let y'all go. I need to get my dishes caught up before I got to leave and take this lady her lasagna. So you all have an amazing Thursday. And I'll be prepping and cooking tomorrow. So I may come live and we figure out what we're going to do. Okay? Facebook. I'm going to let you guys go. I love y'all. You know I do. Been going back and forth to Augusta, Georgia. My sister. Oh, no, Miss Shirley. Augusta's about 2 hours from me. I love to go there to get me some crab legs from that Juicy Crab. That's one of my favorites. But you two, you all have a wonderful night. Thank you all for tuning in. I love y'all too. Guess what? You know I do.